Alright, what is up YouTube? So today I'm going to be showcasing Lunalights in this video with the release of Lunalight Tiger in 2022. This deck has a lot of Link and XYZ material with the release of Tiger off of the ban list. And I'm going to be showcasing 3 deck profiles and 3 replays of 3 basic combos you need to learn in these 3 different builds. So I'll be getting to that in a bit, but before that, I do want to say that Lunalight is a deck that you could explore so many different routes. I played Lunalight Guard Dragon, I played Lunalight Quasar, I played Lunalight FTK. There's just so many different possibilities with Lunalight, and you can explore different builds. I've seen like Utopia Lunalights as well, so that's like another crazy thing you can do with this. So definitely explore the Lunalight deck outside of these different builds, because it doesn't just go from like the Tri build or the regular Lunalight OTK build or even the Y-Strix combo build. Like, you could definitely explore outside of those realms and find out what you like with the Lunalight engine. So let's get into this combo. I'm pretty sure this is the first basic combo of what you can do without all of these bricks or all of these engines in your deck. So you're going to start off with Chick, obviously. Chick is going to send the Martin, and then you're going to use the effect of the Tiger. Tiger is going to bring back the Martin from the graveyard. And then you're going to link those 2 off into the Lambda. Lambda is a very good link monster. Use the effect of the Yellow Martin. You're going to return the Tiger. And then the Yellow Martin is going to special summon itself. And then Tiger is going to go back into the Pendulum Scale and use this effect to summon back the Kaleido Chick. And then you can use the effect of Kaleido Chick. Send anything you really want to. I'm sending Panther Dancer in this situation. And then you're going to overlay into the Redoer. And now, if it's not obvious, you're going to use the effect of Redoer, detaching the Yellow Martin. That's very important. It's not really important for like the combo, but it's really important to get the effect of the Yellow Martin to add a Lunalight Spell and Trap card from your deck to your hand. So if you're playing the Lunalight Fusion, you can add that, but I'm also playing the Lunalight Serenade Dance in the deck as well. And then the Lambda is going to trigger as well, and Lambda is going to search out the Gamma in the end phase. So you're going to end your turn off with the Redoer and the Gamma. This is not like a crazy build, but this is like without all of the engines, the bricks and stuff like that. So this is definitely a combo that was explored back in 2020, I believe, or 2019, whatever. But like, this was like a basic combo you can do if you just have nothing, or you don't have all these like engines and brick requirements in your deck. You can just go for this basic combo, and it's pretty decent. So moving on to the second combo, this is the Y-Strix combo, I believe. So you're just going to do the basic combos, send Martin, activate Tiger effect, and now you're going to, instead of linking into a monster, you're going to go into the Force-Strix. Force-Strix is going to allow you to search a dark level 4 wing beast monster from your deck to your hand. And if you don't know the basic combo, it's basically going to search out your Singing Lanius. Singing Lanius just special summons itself when you have a XYZ monster on your field. So you're going to special summon that, and then you're going to link those 2 off into Y-Strix. Y-Strix is going to be able to special summon a level 4 wing beast monster from your deck in defense position, and it cannot be used as link material. So you're going to special summon the Zephyros, the Elite, and then you're going to use the effect of Martin. Martin is going to return back the Tiger. And then you're going to overlay both of the Yellow Martin that you special summon off of the effect and the Zephyros, the Elite. And you're going to go into another Force-Strix. Now, this Force-Strix is going to be very important, not only getting you another extender, but it's going to trigger the Y-Strix to get you a Ring of Magic. So this is on a separate chain, by the way. I did it just to save some time. But do realize that the Y-Strix triggers on a new chain rather than the same chain. So you're going to add the Raider's Wing, which is pretty much an extender. You can detach a material from a dark XYZ monster and special summon it, and then banish it when it leaves the field. And then it has another effect I'll get into in a bit. But you're going to use the Soul Shave Force to special summon out the Force-Strix from your graveyard, and then rank up into a Cyber Dragon Infinity. So this is going to be your first disruption on your field, and then you're going to use the effect of the Raider's Wing in your hand, and that's going to special summon itself. And now you can just go off and combo. You're pretty much safe because you have the Cyber Dragon Infinity as a negate. Pretty much negates anything your opponent has. A card or effect is activated, you can negate. and destroy it by detaching a material. So now you're going to use the effect of the Tiger. Tiger is going to special summon the Kaleido Chick, and then again, you don't really care what you send. It can be anything off of the Kaleido Chick just to get something in the graveyard to deck thin. And then you're going to overlay those into Abyss Dweller. So the thing about Abyss Dweller here, I'm pretty sure, let's read the Raider's Wing if I can click on it. Okay, so it says your opponent cannot target this card with card effects. So, or I think it's the, oh yeah, it's for a Dark Monster. So not for Abyss Dweller, but if you're going for something like the Evil Storm Nightmare or any other Dark XYZ monster, it cannot be targeted by card effects. But in this case, it doesn't matter. It's just basically a extender for a rank 4 in this situation, which is your Abyss Dweller. But now you're going to use the effect of your Zephyros the Elite. That's going to bounce back, and now you're going to go into a Link Summon after you pay 400 life points, and you're going to go into your IP Masquerena. So this is your basic end board. You're going to have IP into either Unicorn or Appaloosa. You're going to have the Abyss Dweller, and you're going to have the Cyber Dragon Infinity as a negate. So 3 possible disruptions, or 4 if you count the Appaloosa. So this is like pretty strong, but it does require your bricks. You obviously have to play the Raider's Wing, the Zephyros Elite. It's not really a brick, but it's not something you want to really draw. You want to search it out. And then you have the other one that is the Singing Lanius. That's also a brick. So, and there's also like 100 like extra deck requirements, like the Wise Tricks, the double Force Tricks. You have to play like the Cyber Dragon Infinity. So there's a lot of bricks, but it is a pretty strong combo. So next up is the Brigade Combo. There's 2 variations to it. I will showcase the first variation, and then I'll talk about the second variation as I get to the combo. So we're going to start off the same basic combo. Send the Yellow Martins from your deck to your graveyard, and then you're going to use the effect of the Tiger. Tiger is going to summon back the Yellow Martin, and then you're going to go into the Baron Blossom. This is a very strong card if you know Brigade. I'll get into the effect in a bit, but we're going to use the effect of Yellow Martin, return the Tiger to your hand, and then special summon it onto the field. And then you're going to use the effect of Tiger. Tiger is going to bring back your Kaleido Chick, and then at this point, it doesn't really matter what you send, but it matters a little more in this deck because sending a level 4 is very important for something I'll get into in a bit. But you're going to overlay into the Tiger King. Tiger King is going to set your Fire Formation Tenki, and then you're going to activate the Fire Formation Tenki. Tenki is going to add your Fractal, and this is how you get to your Brigade engine. So now you're going to use the effect of the Fractal. Fractal is going to send the Kit and then the Nerval, and then obviously if you don't know the Brigade stuff, it's just going to get you access to not only Brigades in the graveyard, but it also gets you to a Brigade in the hand, which is going to be the Fractal. And then you're going to use the effect of the Bear Blossom to summon out the Fractal. And also, I do want to point out that the Fractal is very important for this basic combo because it's a level 4. So keep that in mind. So you're going to use the effect of Fractal in this situation to summon the, what is it? The Rampager, what is it? Bear Brum. Bear Brum is something that you can switch over. Instead of summoning the Bear Brum, you can summon the Omen if you don't have cards in your hand. So if you only have Chick Tiger, you're going to special summon the Omen by banishing 4 from your graveyard instead of summoning the Bear Brum, because Omen is going to give you access to a card in your hand once you link it off, and then you're going to link off the Bear Brum and then your other cards for Appaloosa, and then you're going to use the effect of the Bear Brum to add the Revo and then put back the cards you searched off of the Omen, and then you're going to have a Revo and Appaloosa. So that's really good. So in this instance, because I have like 3 unknown cards in my hand, because you start off with a 5-card hand in your starting hand, you're going to use the effect of the Bear Brum to special summon out a level 4, which is preferably the Emerald Bird, but if you can, you just summon the Fractal. I think the Emerald Bird is better because if you have something like a Yellow Martin in your hand or any other Lunalight, you can like use the effect of your Emerald Bird. I'm pretty sure. I don't think it negates the effect. Let's just check. Yeah, I don't think it negates the effect. So you can basically use the effect of the Emerald Bird to ditch a Lunalight card from your hand to draw 1 card. So that can dig into like another hand trap. If you have like a, you can get to a whatever like hand trap it could be. But in this instance, I'm going to special summon the Emerald Bird, and then you can go into the Dweller. And then Dueler is going to be an interruption, as well as the Appaloosa, which you're going to go into. And then you're going to use the effect of the Barabrum and the Blossom. You're going to just chain block it, just pretty much. You're going to put back whatever. And then you're going to use the effect to add the Revolt and then put back the card, the whatever you have in your hand. And then you're going to have Revolt, the Dweller, and the Appaloosa. So this is pretty cool off of just 2 cards, which is Clouded Chick and your Tiger, with 3 unknown cards in your hand, because you obviously starts off with 5 cards in your hand. So this is like pretty solid. Not gonna lie, you have a way to protect the Appaloosa and Revolt, and then you have a Floodgate type card effect, which is Dweller, which is really good against the PK matchup. It's also good against the Prank Kids matchup. It's good against a lot of different matchups, even like the 10E cards. It's just really solid. So I do like Dweller in this meta. So let's talk about the decks in this profile. So the first deck profile I'm going to be talking about is the OTK build that I played pretty much when Tiger was at 0. It's like pretty much the same. Like instead of like Skullmeister, I was playing like Gamba, and then I was over the Impermanent since I was playing this IRL. I was playing Valors, and then I think I was playing Desires and Tenki, because at the time Tenki was at 3, Desires was at 3. But in this build, you're playing the Small World package. Small World is very good, because since Tenki is at 1, you want to have another way to get to your Tiger or your Chick. So this is very powerful. This is pretty standard, like the 3 Chick, the 3 Perfume, the 1 Emerald Bird, the 2 Yellow Martin, the 1 Purple Butterfly, the Black Sheep because you played the Small World, the Serenade Dance, the Tiger, and then sometimes the Wolf is just pretty much standard for the Lunalight engine, as well as the Tenki, the Foolish Burial, the Foolish Burial Goods, and yeah, that's pretty much it. And then the Galaxy Cyclone is pretty much standard, because if you don't realize, Mystic Mine is still in the format and Skill Drain is at 3, so having it out to Skill Drain and Mine in your main deck that is pretty much searchable in your deck is pretty good if you really think about it. So this is like the core engine of the deck. And then for the rest of the engines, I play the Photon Thrasher and the Thoroughblade. That is really good with Small World, because if you realize, Thoroughblade is a 0 defense monster. It's also Beast Warrior. So it links up into the Tiger, which is really good. And then the Thrasher links up with all the rest of the Lunalight monsters. So these are 2 really important cards for the Small World engine. And Danger Tsuchinoko should be here, but it's also something you could play over the Thoroughblade to get into the Tiger. And then you have for your hand traps, these are don't look at these hand traps and say like this is the standard. You can just play any like 4 hand traps or 4 utility cards you really want to, like Ash Blossom, Skullmeister, Gamba, Impermanence. This is just like what I chose for the beginning of the format. And then for the extra deck, you have the Leo Dancer, the Panther Dancer, and then you have the Zodiac Engine with the Zeus. And then you have the 101, which is also really good for going into Zeus as well as like sucking up monsters. And then you use the, you have the Dweller, you have the Dugarius, you have the Fire Formation, or not Fire Formation, the Fire Fist Tiger King, which is also really good. Tornado Dragon, Redoer. Then artifacts for the artifact package, you can go for the artifact Dagda into the Tornado Dragon, and then use Tornado Dragon to pop the Scythe or the Lancia, and then use those effects as well. And then you have the Lambda as well as the with the Redoer, and then you have the Underclock Taker for the combo that I showed like I think like a year ago. That you could do like the basic OTK line with this deck. It's pretty much 8k damage if you really think about it. So for the next list, it's pretty much the same thing, but I'm not playing the Small World. Instead, I'm playing the Prosperity, because it's less cards you have to play. Also, because you're playing all these bricks, it's a lot more space. So taking out the Small World is smart in this instance, because there's not really an OTK deck. This is a combo deck. So what you're gonna do is like play Prosperity over the Small World, so you have more space for the utility cards. As I said before, you're playing stuff like the Galaxy Cyclone, the 12 utility cards. You're playing like the engine for the Y-Strix combo. The extra deck is pretty standard. I mean, there's not really much to say. I mean, Access Code and Unicorn is something to note. The Nightmare is something to know because with the Raider's Wing, it has protection. It can't be targeted by something like Imperm and stuff like that. I think besides that, it's like pretty standard from that. And then the Tri-Brigade list is like pretty standard. You're playing the basic Lunalight stuff, and then you're playing the Tri-Brigade, the 3 Fractal, which is pretty important, the 1 kit, the 2 overall, the 1 Keras for an extender, and then the 1 Revolt. You don't really need more than that because at that point you're just using the Lunalight engine to kind of carry you into OTK, as well as the Tri-Brigade stuff to put out damage with the access code talker. And then as again you're playing like the 12 utility cards besides like the Call by the Grave and the Galaxy Cyclone in Ash Blossom, Bell, Gamma, Imperm. And then there's some like other options in the side deck, as you can see, stuff like the Fusion Destiny package. You have the artifact package, as I said before. You have stuff like the Feather Duster you can play over that. You have Prosperity you can play over some of these utility cards. If you feel like you have too many hand shots and you're not seeing as much engine as you want to, so you can definitely play that. And then it's just like the standard Tri-Brigade extra deck. If you realize like the 2 Omen, the run Rugal, the 2 Bear Blossom, the 1 Bear Brum, the run Dragon Lords, the 1 Doom Eagle, the 1 Almirage, the 1 Lambda, the Aploza, the access code talker, and then the rank for a package for the Lunalight. So this is basically the basic deck profile plus the basic combos you can do in these 3 different builds. Let me know what you guys think about Lunalights in this new format. I definitely have high hopes for this deck. I'm going to be looking at a lot of different decks in Bach as well. Like, we have so many cool stuff coming out. We have the Brave Token engine being good in stuff like Prank Kids and PKs. Let me know if you guys want to see that as well. There's a lot of different decks in Bach, as I said before. There's stuff like the DDD deck. There's so many good cards. There's like the new Sword Soul Synchro Monster. There's the new Synchro Monster for the Infernobles. I think it's like the Dark Dimension something. It's like the DDD, not the DDD, like the whatever, the Arc V stuff. I mean like the D.D. deck, like that, those type of lore cards. There's that Synchro in there. There is the Flundery spell that's in there. There's the new Vampire cards. So they're very, very good. The rank 8 is also super good in something like Dragon Link. So there's like many different options we have to showcase with the Bach, the new ban list, etc, etc. So let me know what you guys want to see in the future. I'm definitely going to be uploading a DDD profile soon because I feel like that is really, really interesting, at least in my opinion, and I feel like a lot of people are not talking about that recently. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I've rambled on long enough. You probably heard me stumble across like a bunch of words already, but hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I'm out. Peace.